The Trojan War is one of the most famous stories of Greek mythology. But few people ask, what happened after the war ended? The fall of Troy was not the end of the story. In many ways, it was only the beginning. After 10 years of fighting, the Greeks finally entered Troy with the help of the Trojan horse. Fires consumed the once great city. But victory did not bring peace. It unleashed new tragedies, curses, and wandering fates. The Greek heroes thought they had won eternal glory. Instead, many faced doom on their journey home. For the gods were still watching, and they were not done with them yet. Agamemnon, the great leader of the Greeks, returned to Mycenae in triumph. But at home, betrayal awaited him. His wife, Clytemnestra, murdered him for sacrificing their daughter Iphigenia before the war. Ajax, the mighty warrior, never reached home. Cursed by Athena, he went mad and ended his own life. The gods showed no mercy to those who disrespected them. Menelaus, the husband of Helen, faced storms at sea. He wandered far before finally reaching Sparta again. Even he was haunted by the war that had cost so many lives. Diomedes, one of the bravest heroes, tried to return home, but his wife betrayed him, forcing him into exile. His great victories in Troy brought him no peace in Greece. Nestor was one of the few who returned safely, but even he found his kingdom weakened by the war's long absence. The old king knew that no one truly escaped Troy's curse. And then there was Odysseus, the most clever of all the Greeks. His journey home became the most famous of all. The Odyssey tells of his 10-year struggle with monsters, gods, and temptations. Odysseus faced the Cyclops, the Lotus Eaters, and the deadly Sirens. Each trial pushed him further from Ithaca. Poseidon, god of the sea, hated him for blinding the Cyclops. The sea god made his return nearly impossible. For 20 years in total, Odysseus was away from his kingdom. His wife, Penelope, waited and hoped he was alive. Suitors filled his palace, trying to claim her hand and his throne. When Odysseus finally returned, he came in disguise. He revealed himself only when the time was right. With his son Telemachus, he defeated the suitors and reclaimed his kingdom. But even Odysseus's ending was bittersweet. Some myths say he was fated to wander again, never truly at rest. Others say he met his death at the hands of his own son by another woman. The war had cost Greece dearly. Many kingdoms were weakened or destroyed. Troy had fallen, but the price of victory was greater than anyone expected. Even the gods had been divided. Athena and Hera had supported the Greeks, while Aphrodite aided the Trojans. Their rivalries continued long after the city's fall. The destruction of Troy marked the end of an age. It was the twilight of the great Greek heroes. After the war, their legends lived on, but their kingdoms faded. Some stories say Aeneas, a Trojan prince, escaped the burning city. Guided by the gods, he carried his father and son to safety. According to Roman myth, Aeneas's journey led to the founding of Rome itself. In this way, Troy lived on, not in Greece, but in a new empire. The Trojan War was not just one story. It was the beginning of countless others. Its heroes paid heavy prices for glory, and its gods shaped destinies for centuries. What happened after Troy teaches us a timeless lesson. Victory in war does not mean peace in life. The scars of battle last long after the fighting ends. For the Greeks, the war ended in Troy. But for its heroes, the war never truly ended. Their struggles became eternal myths, passed down through generations. The fall of Troy was the fall of an era, but it also gave birth to new legends and civilizations. The echoes of that war still shape the stories we tell today. From tragedy came tales of survival. From ashes came new beginnings. And from the war's end came a reminder: no victory is without cost. The Trojan War did not end on the battlefield. It lived on in the journeys, the betrayals, and the destinies of its heroes. Their fates remind us that even the greatest victories can hide the darkest consequences. If you enjoyed uncovering what happened after the Trojan War, make sure to like this video. And subscribe for more forgotten legends and untold stories of ancient mythology.